Hi everybody, it's your old pal Chuck, and I'm back once again with a special review. Today, we're taking a look at, from the land of the rising sun, Transformers Prime Arms Micron Decepticon Vehicon. It's AM14. Now, these guys are a bit different from the American counterparts for a few reasons. Number one, whereas the American ones have paint details, these guys come with stickers. Also, instead of just having a basic weapon, what these guys come with are Minicons that you can assemble yourself that change from robots, animals, smaller vehicles into their weapons. I have found that the Arms Microns tend to be a bit more screen accurate to their respective Transformer counterparts' weapon. This is the front of the box. As you can see, instead of a blister card, we actually got a box. Really nice. I mean, take a look at the side here. You can see it's on a slant. This side, you have the tech specs, the picture of the Vehicon. And then on this side, you have a picture of the Micron, or Minicon, or whatever the heck they're calling it. Oh, they're calling it a Micron. In both his, I guess it's like a beetle of some sort. Ooh, Kamen Rider. And the blaster. And here on the back, they give you a fuller picture of the Vehicon, the Micron, what's in the box. And what's nice is they do a cross-sell with the other Arms Microns and show you how it can all fit together. Alright, well, let's open this guy up. I have a brand new knife I got well, not just for this, but I'm going to slice open the side here and open it up. As you can see, it has a regular cardboard insert. That is, oh god, ooh, boy, that was a tight squeeze. Okay, on the top here is the Vehicon. Oh, it's a very small vehicle. Look at that, it fits in my hand. Let's, open this guy up. For those of you who have the American Vehicon, you can see that this is missing a lot of paint detail. I got this guy because basically for what the Vehicon is going, the Prime Vehicon is going for on eBay, I could have gotten this. And to be honest, I really like the look of that Minicon. Now, inside the box, here are the instructions and the sprue that you assemble the Minicon from. Like I said, this is like a little modeling kit. I'll get into more of that later. There's the cross-sell catalog, and the stickers are behind that. Well, got my modeling tools. I got me some building to do. See you in about a second, but it'll be more like 10 minutes for me. And I'm back. For what seems like a sec or two for you guys, it was more like a half hour to 45 minutes. Did the stickering, had some other stuff to do first, but now we're back. So, let's take a look at the Minicon, or the Target Master, or Arms Micron, whatever they're calling it. Really not sure what it is. I want to say instead of a beetle, maybe some sort of cannon rhinoceros, just because right here on the side there is some molded in detailing that looks like tusks. A lot of stickering. I have to say this does feel like quality plastic. I know some people have said the Arms Microns have felt cheap. I will say don't try to take this apart. So there he is. green jewel right there. Basically, it's a Decepticon sticker that then you put the jewel casing over it. This sticker right here on the front of the barrel, that was a real pain to put on. It's actually not even, the end is like bucking up a little. Basically, it was one strip that had to wrap around. I'm amazed I was able to get it even. I mean, I do mini plow, I do some gun plow, but still not the best. Some of you more advanced modelers might want to, you know, sand stuff down, really take care of the mold flash, cover it up, whatever. So, to transform him from this mold into his blaster, first thing you're going to do is flip up the front legs on each side, then flip up the rear legs. It is a slight ratcheting joint, believe it or not. I don't really know how they pulled that off. Take this top section and then rotate it back so it's like that. It is on a hinge. You can have it in different positions, I guess, for, you know, different Vehicons. Turn it upside down and then swing forward what will be the grip. You can see there's male Minicon ports, female Minicon ports on both sides, on the bottom. There is a lot of playability. The instructions do show him merging with, I believe, the Megatron Minicon, Arms Micron, and another one that I didn't recognize. Maybe it was Starscream's, I don't know. But the merged mode did not look as nice as the Star Saber from the 3 Autobots. Ratchet, Bumblebee, and Optimus Prime. So we're going to put him aside for a minute and bring in the Vehicon. Right off the bat, I should say, he doesn't really roll that easily on a surface. I don't know if it's something me or something else, but in vehicle mode, the lights here on the front were stickers. That small Decepticon symbol was a sticker. He does have molded in Minicon ports, Micron ports, whatever. One there, and then one right here in the back, which is actually, you can probably do weapon storage when he's in robot mode, but it helps give this vehicle a Batmobile mode. Look, I know a lot of people have been doing customs. There's also a Minicon port up front here on each side. Color is predominantly black. You know, like black, like how much more black can you get? Okay, transformation is very easy, but it's fun. First, you're going to come in the back here, and you're going to separate the rear section and the doors, like so. You're then going to take the tail fin, roof, hatch, roof, and front window, and flip it forward. So basically, you've got them open. Next, what you want to do is come in and just split both sections apart. This is going to become the legs. And how it becomes the legs is really fun. Flip in what were the tail fins. Flip in what was the hatch into the windshield. Flip the windshield up into the legs like that. Then what you want to do, come back up here, flip these little parts out, then take each section and flip it forward and peg it into the roof, hood, whatever, and that becomes the legs. So we're going to stand up Mr. Vehicon. You can, of course, position and season him to taste. That's up to you. Next step is we're going to come in and we're going to rotate what were the lights forward a little. Don't worry, they will tell you when they're done. Next step, now following the Japanese directions, is you're going to take what was the rear thruster part And fold it back, and while doing so, we'll bring up his head. Remember, this is the revealer gimmick. As you can see, it just folds flush against the back. Oh, it will pop into place when you push it down far enough, and you have his head. Okay, final step is the arms. And basically, we're going to make the Vehicon do what I like to call the Decepticon Macarena. Okay, that's enough of that. Now for the other arm, I will explain in detail what I just did, besides basically embarrass myself. You're going to start by flipping the arm up, folding out his hand, unlatching it from the rear section that will become the shoulder, bring it down, rotate it on that hinge, and then rotate it down and out like so. And here is the Vehicon in robot mode. As you can see, like I said, very simple transformation, lots of fun, very articulated in a unique way. Ball-jointed shoulders, does have a swivel joint here. He does have an elbow, but it's that ball joint, it's more of a swivel, go in and out. You do have that hinge right there that you can move him on. Ball-jointed head, but it is slightly limited due to the transformation and the design of the head. Ball-jointed hips, swivel, bended knee, and you have that thing at the foot. However you want to do it there. I think does he have a waist? No waist articulation, but hey, what are you going to do? You know, you do also have that swivel in the shoulder, so it's like, you know, how you want to position it is up to you. Also, you can see he's a lighter shade of blue than he was on the US version. Pretty sure about that. Maybe more of a purplish blue. Let's bring in his gun. Can hold it in either hand. It can go in, you know, just like this. And he holds it. Or, what I have seen some people do, fold the hand back down, and then on that hinge, fold it up, and you basically have his variation on his arm cannon. I like this a lot better. It isn't exactly flush, as you can see from this angle. You do see some more of the hand sticking out. Maybe if I do it like this, maybe. See, it's that joint on the pistol here is a little tight, so just... Hold on here. This is live, people, live. Yeah, it ends up rotating in a little, but because of those extra joints, you can get him pointing straight out. And I do notice that it does make this arm a little heavier, but your mileage may vary. The Arms Micron Vehicon would be a great addition to your collection. While due to his price, I can't recommend troop building him, but if you have an American Prime Robots in Disguise Vehicon, pick one of these guys up, as it'll give you a bit of difference and variety to your troops. This is basically a way for Takara to try and sell Transformers to modelers. As some of you might know, Transformers have a hard time selling in Japan. The concept of sentient robots has always been something that's been difficult to sell to the Japanese public. This way, getting the modelers, who usually would buy Gundams or Mini-Pla, what have you, into buying Transformers is a way of bridging that gap. Hopefully this will work, because if it doesn't, we might see an end to a Transformers market in Japan. It's your old pal Chuck for the Vehicon. I'll see you next time.